Hey, Jason Whitlock. Hey, my guy. No, you're not my guy. Guy, come here. You're not that guy, pal. You're not.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I'ma be on music. Jason Whitlock has come out very aggressively concerning the whole Joy Taylor situation. We all know that Joy Taylor has been implicated in the lawsuit against Skip Bayless and Fox Sports 1. And mainly the rumor is Joy Taylor is out here getting her cheeks clapped to get promotions. Booty clapping sounds! And there is some evidence of that. I'm not trying to say that it's true, but if you listen to her run her mouth about it, there is something to take away from it.
It's fun to talk about what you would do in this scenario, or would you leave the game if the seats were high, or if a man took you this place on a first date, what you would do. And I'm telling you, like, every interaction that I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it a buck? If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, money. You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't kid, because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this person.
Now, Jason Whitlock used to work at Fox Sports 1 for many years. He knows everybody. Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, Mr. Chris Dixon, who has been implicated. And, he's had some things to say about this, and it has not always been tasteful.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your distance.
And let's be honest, Jason Whitlock referring to Joy Taylor as a woman having big cans, I get it, right? He was saying no, he didn't want anything to do with that. He knew that was a bad idea. And he could have said it like that, but he did refer to Joy Taylor as being big-breasted and having these large cans. Now, to be fair, Joy Taylor has plenty of pictures on her Instagram that are very provocative and that do show her in that light. But again, that does not give Mr. Jason Whitlock the ability to talk about her big breasts. And a lot of people thought that was very tasteless and that was very classless. And a guy that came out in her defense was... well, let's find out.
Hey, Jason Whitlock. Hey, my guy. No, you're not my guy. Guy, come here. You're not that guy, pal. You're not. That big rack of hers, that's inappropriate. That butter skin, that's inappropriate. Like, bro, you're not that guy. So to comment on something like this, bro, stay in your lane. Whether Joy did what she did, the accusations are true or not, stay in your lane, Jason. All right? Because, bro, like, you're having an outer body experience, and it's time for me to put you back in your body to let you know, bro, you're not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
Joy, is she a very attractive woman? Absolutely. And it's not for me to make inappropriate statements, Jason. Like, all right, let's put it like this, since we want to get personal. Like, who you sleeping with?
What she look like?
Like, bring her to the forefront, him to the forefront, because now you got to be open in these.
Yeah, he's got her.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shade, but I'm just keeping it a bug. Yeah. This is a person who's, bro, like been a villain in the industry for years. So I'm like, bro, we want to see her. Don't say no inappropriate things like that and not be questioned about that.
Now, Cam Newton comes out pretty hard on Jason Whitlock and basically saying, listen, man, you're not that guy, bro. I don't know why you think that you have an opportunity, in so many words, hey, man, look at you, man. Like, you're a cornball. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no chicks. You're not fly. You're not really getting it popping. So why do you think that you had an opportunity? Like, who are you? And Jason Whitlock responded to that in kind.
I think Cam is insinuating that I'm not that guy because in his view, you ain't that guy. You're not knocking off these 304s in television and on Instagram. You're not that guy. You can't talk about these women that are sleeping their way to the top because you're not that guy. You're not betting those women. And what I would say, Cam, is you're right. I'm not that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I'm trying to be a guy that reaches people like Cam Newton and say, being that guy is an actual mistake.
They also mentioned the fact that, listen, Cam, your father is a pastor, okay? So you should know better. And, it's guys like you who are preaching the death and destruction on the black community because of how you live and what you promote. And I'm pretty sure you should have hit him with, he didn't though. Like, man, you're a dude, you got like 4 or 5 kids, you've never been married, you're doing your thing. But later on in that particular stream, he happened to say something about Joy Taylor, which was very telling.
Oh my God, I can't believe Jason Whitlock would make some sort of statement like he had a chance with Joy Taylor. I apologize to Joy Taylor for saying this. This will be the most inappropriate thing that I've said about Joy Taylor, but it's universally true. It's not just true about her. But who didn't have a chance with Joy Taylor? Dead man?
Jason Whitlock says, who didn't have a shot with Joy Taylor? A dead man?
Got him!
Let me just say this. Obviously, Jason Whitlock's language is colorful and it could have been better. But I think what Jason Whitlock is trying to do is be as upfront about the situation as can be, telling the hard truth about the situation. And let's just be honest, Joy Taylor is accused of using her sexuality, which would include quote unquote so-called big hands, to get to where she's wanting to go, whether that's dealing with Emmanuel Acho or Chris Dixon. This is what she's being accused of. That's what she's known to do. And the reality is that Cam Newton also has a point, saying that, listen, whether she's doing that or not, you don't have the right to say that. But at the same time, Cam, if the lady is doing that, and if that is the truth, then hey, if she is using that to her advantage to get to where she wants, and then also saying that I'm going to tell on Mr. Chris Dixon, who is the executive producer at Fox Sports 1 in the lawsuit, and you're not even bringing that up, it kind of makes you look like a simp. And I get the fact that, hey, let's speak up for women, let's protect women. But in the case of Joy Taylor, she is being protected. I mean, she's offering allegedly some services, but she is saying in the lawsuit, not saying that it's true, but the allegation is if Chris Dixon tries to get rid of me, then you know what? I'm going to say he forced himself on me. Now, think about all of the other women that could be better than Joy Taylor in sports or sports commentating, or that could be a good asset. I know a lot of black men or men in general don't really like females in the male sports world shows, but imagine how many women are trying to basically get on without using their sexuality. And then you have Joy Taylor, who doesn't even have to be good at sports. Now, her brother, who was Jason Taylor, obviously the great defensive end for the Miami Dolphins for many years, played football, but she's not even using a merit-based system if all of this is true. And I think Cam Newton is forgetting about that. You're not remembering what the allegations of the lawsuit said. And again, Jason Whitlock was there. I feel that so much is about protecting women, even if they are wrong, and what is politically correct. And again, I would never talk about her breasts and the way that he's doing it. But if she is doing that, it's simply just not right. And we need to deal with the fact that it's her who has the problem. It's her who has the allegation. And Jason Whitlock is not on trial. He simply isn't. Jason Whitlock is not the problem in this situation. If a person is tall and you say that person is tall, That's not offensive. If a person has a certain kind of skin color, and if it's peanut butter skin color, or if she's dark and you say that person's dark, that's not necessarily offensive. Or it doesn't mean it's not true. Now, is she big breasted and has a big hands? Yeah, well, some people can say that, even though it is rude to say it. I think that most people will believe that that is still true, and it still doesn't take away from the fact that Joy Taylor has almost been accused of doing this and has been doing it for years, using those quote unquote big cans to get to what she wants. And Cam Newton just looks crazy right now. I'm sorry, I like Cam Newton most of the time, but this is something that he should have stayed out of. And I think the reason why he got himself involved in this is because, Jason Whitlock has so many enemies in the industry, and basically here's an opportunity for him to put Jason Whitlock in his place, basically because Jason Whitlock has come after black athletes a lot, which is true. He's done that. Jason Whitlock, in my honest opinion, is a sellout. So I get it. I get what Cam Newton is trying to do, but damn, homie, not for Joy Taylor. I don't think that we would be out here simping for her. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all of you. Scroll the bell. We're out.